Hello everybody, welcome and thank you for tuning in. This is the first round, this is the first heat of the third round of the Trophy Cup Series down at Tamworth. I'm starting in last because I qualified second and the scales are inaccurate and I became 1 kilo underweight. So my weight, the amount of fuel that I had in the fuel tank, everything was measured from the weekend before where I was racing at Newcastle, and I was kilo over, and everything being the exact same. I don't believe I would have lost 2 kilos of weight, but coming to this race here, in qualifying, everything being the exact same, I somehow came 1 kilo underweight. And that just put me down in last. So I know I qualified second. At least I know I have the pace. And it's the same as always, just always taking everything on the chin and continuing to try and fight through it, and that's what we're going to do here. So we'll make sure that we're as close as possible to the car in front of us. Coming up to the lights, everything was fairly steady, and we got a good start. Everyone tries to go into the middle of the track. Got a few people up in the air. They try to brake late there and they all take each other out, and I just skim through and I come in first. Yeah, that was, yeah. A little bit of a breakdown of what just happened. The person next to me tried to go up the middle, and the driver in front of them also tried to go up the middle. So the driver next to me went up the rear of the driver in front of them. That made her go up in the air. I swerved a little bit to the right because I didn't know how close that was going to come to me. I avoided that, and then there was just 3 in front of me, and last person just didn't brake, locked up, hit the person in front of them, hit the person in front of them, and they all just went off. And I like to call that pulling a Joshua. So Joshua is my late brother. He raced with me back when we were kids, and this happened to him twice. So a lot more easy back in those days, back in, what were they, 2001? Somewhere around the 2000s. Back in those days there weren't any centrifugal clutches. So you spun out, it was essentially one gear. You spin out, no neutral, gone. You can't start the kart again, you DNF. These days, you got a centrifugal clutch, you spin out, it's like it hits neutral essentially, or it's like it's first gear in neutral. You stop, and it's hard to explain. I don't fully understand it, so yeah, I definitely won't be able to explain it properly, but you can stop and it won't stall essentially. So it's a lot more harder nowadays to pull a Joshua, and my brother did it twice back in the 2000s. He started from last. I think it was same track as well. I think it was Port Macquarie. He started from last, and back in those days karting was a lot popular because there was a better association running it. Actually, I think it was same association but better people running it. So I think there was 20 in that field, and same thing happened. First place, front of the field, kind of were in argy-bargy, and they all spun out, and they all couldn't start the karts again because as soon as they stopped, it stalled. Josh just weaved through them all and got through, and he was the only one racing. That's essentially what happened here. I pulled a Joshua finally. I couldn't do it back when I was a kid, and it's been 10 years always talking about it. I finally got a Joshua. It was like meant to be. Quitting go-karting, and the last race I'm finally able to do what my brother did. Yeah, that was cool. There are still, I think, 2 drivers still running, but I was much faster than them. Although you might not be able to hear it, my engine is, it's not my engine, but there is something wrong with my engine, and I do find out that it was flooding. But in this case, I think it was the spark plug had carbon built up. It wasn't sparking properly. So here and next corner, you'll hear it struggling to accelerate. Don't know if you would have been able to hear it, but it was mainly that section there. It was just struggling to lift off. So I bought a new spark plug, I think, second heat, because it still did it. I thought it was battery. I thought battery was low, had low power, or had low voltage, so I thought it was battery after heat 1. I recharged the battery up as much as I could, then still having heat 2, and then I checked the spark plug, and that was carbon built up like crazy. Got a new spark plug, and then heat 3 wouldn't start because I cleaned out the carby. It had a bit of gunk, like fuel gunk in it, so I cleaned that out, and I mustn't have put it right, and it was flooding. That's why I didn't start heat 3. Too much fuel, wasn't able to get the spark. So these, I was going to put up heat 3 from the last race, but I did get a subscriber or someone watching the videos mention it. I couldn't find it, I'm sorry. I must have already deleted it. So I'm sorry I can't put that up, but these will be my last 2 racing videos. I have officially left the sport. Not by my own will. I would have loved to have kept racing, but like I said, just the people running the association, they just don't understand. I don't think they ever will. So, save myself from hating the sport, just left it, and everything got sold a few days ago. So now my garage is fully empty, and now I've got a lot more space and probably have a lot more money, because karting is... Oh my god, my cat just tried to jump up on the windowsill and failed. You okay? Oh, you just... Okay. You're good? You stupid. I'm trying to make it out like it's a really small windowsill. I don't know how you missed that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so no more racing videos. I'm very sad about it. Cried over it for a few days. I was looking into racing in Formula V. It's not the fact that I can't race. I am very fast and always up the front end. It was just money and people running the place. They were just not right. So I looked into Formula V, but that's almost... Somehow the president of the Formula V Association is like, oh, it's cheaper than karting, but if you want to buy a car, it's 20 grand. I'm like, I did karting as a budget. I probably spent maybe 5 grand a year on karting, so 20 grand, I don't know how that's cheap. Oops, sorry, I just hit the mic. That's probably gonna mess up that speech there. But anyway, yeah, Formula V way too expensive, so not going to get into that. I think my racing days are behind me now. I don't think I'll ever get back into it unless they completely... that's the checkered flag. I win. Woohoo! Unless there's a complete change in people who are running the association, and they fix up what the people that are running it now are failing to do, then maybe I might get back into it, but I don't see myself getting back into it. I'll be forever sad and missing a piece in me, but hey, I think it's for the best. Just gotta remind myself it's for the best. So yeah, that was heat 1. Heat 2 will be up in a week's time. And stay tuned until then. Thank you, love you all, bye.